I said it, Payless. Believe it or not, many people try to act like they didn't shop at this store, but they did. Blame it on the night. Good YouTube, it's your girl Wolfina One, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video, and I'm bringing you guys yet again with some more news. And basically, Payless is shutting down their 2,100 stores in the US. Yes, I said it, Payless. Believe it or not, many people try to act like they didn't shop at this store, but they did. Try to get themselves out of bankrupt. They filed for bankruptcy in 2007. However, the sale will begin this month if it hasn't already started, and will go through the end of May when they're supposed to be closing for good. Some of their stores in Latin America will stay open, but that's just a few of them. And like I said, you know, Payless is not the first store. We've had quite a few stores that have went out of business, you know, Carson's being one of them, Toys R Us, that was another big thing. A lot of these stores, they just cannot compete. They just cannot seem to stay open. For example, you know, Payless was, I feel like back in the day, was like the Walmart, you know what I mean? Like that was like the store that people would go to when they couldn't go to places maybe like Finish Line, or they couldn't afford to go to places like Carson. You know, they were kind of like the Walmart. You know, they had cheaper quality shoes in some ways, but they were still decent enough where, you know, you could go to school in, or you know, maybe you needed to have a dress shoe, but you couldn't afford to spend maybe 50, 60 bucks where you could get one relatively cheaper. Well, nowadays, Walmart has kind of taken over that. Walmart and Payless, I would say shoes, honestly, I think Walmart shoes might even be a little bit better than Payless, but in terms of quality, they're probably kind of close. However, their price is different. There's a significant difference in the shoes that, let's say, someplace like Walmart, how much they're selling for. For instance, you can get a pair of shoes for like $10. You know what I mean? That's why you see places, you know, like I wouldn't be surprised if you hear about places like Finish Line and, you know, other places like other shoe stores have to go out of business because people are not spending $60, $80, $100 on shoes anymore. I mean, you know, you do got people that go out there and buy, you know, the new Jordans and whatnot, but for the most part, those days I would kind of say are kind of gone. You know, people are looking at stuff that's more economical. That's why places like Ross are doing so well. That's why places like Walmart are doing well, and Target, you know, places that they make more sense or meet the needs more of, you know, your average working person. The average working person probably can't really afford to buy a $60 pair of shoes, but they can go somewhere like Walmart and spend $60, but they get like almost 6 pair of shoes. You get what I'm saying? I recently got some boots, you know, from Walmart. Yeah, they're not Timberlands, but they've lasted, you know, I've had them, well, not recently, but I got them like a year ago, and they've lasted pretty long. You know, they've lasted almost two winters. So it's like people are shopping more economical. People are trying to make sure that their dollars stretch further, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. So I think that's part of the reason why places like Payless are, you know, going out of business. Same like I said with Toys R Us. You know, Toys R Us stores, toys were not that cheap. You know, they were probably fine back in the day when they were like the main store selling toys. But nowadays you got places, like I said, like Walmart, Target, all these places, they're competing with the dollar store. You know, they're selling the same kind of toys for cheap. And we all know how kids are. They get toys and then they just ruin them and break them the next minute. So it's no point in spending a whole bunch of money for something that you know is not going to be around for the long haul. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. You know, are you guys sad to see yet another big, well, I would say huge, but you know, a relatively known retail store go out of business? Were you not surprised? You know, do you shop at Walmart? Do you not? You know, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fan Army.